discussed in the basic proportionality theorem, that is BPT, that if a line which intersect the triangle at two distinct points which is parallel to the third side, so we seen that the point which divide the line segment should be in the same ratio. So we should remember the others also, the two conditions which satisfied here, that AD upon AB, that is you can see that AD upon AB, the whole side ratio, and AE upon AC are also same, and we'll come to the third one, that is BD upon AB is also same as CE upon AC. So students, you should remember this three formulas of basic proportionality theorem. हमने यही prove किया है. The rest of two can also be proved, but as it is not there in the book, we are not going for that. मगर we have to remember this three formulas for the basic proportionality theorem. Now let us do the reverse order. That is what we are going to discuss, which is the theorem 6.2. तो 6.2 theorem क्या है? If in a triangle, ये नहीं दिया, if any of this condition is given, अगर AD upon BD is same as AE upon CE है, या this value or this value, any of the sides are given in the same ratio, तो we should draw the same diagram. और हमें conclusion पे लाना है कि we have to prove or will come to the conclusion that कि the point which divide the segment and forming a line must be parallel to the third side. That is the converse of basic proportionality theorem. ये उसका converse theorem है. हमें क्या दिया है यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन में theorem 6.2 में कि एक ट्राइंगल में the ratios are same, AD, BD, AEC, कोई भी एक दिया होगा. तो we come to the conclusion that this DE is parallel to BC. That is the theorem 6.2. That also we are going to use in this next exercise. Let's do the first question. In this question they have given that in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. AD is given 1.5, E is given 1, BD is given 3, and we have to find out C. So by using the BPT, that is basic proportionality theorem, we have the three formulas which we just discussed, that AD upon BD is same as AE upon C. So this is one of them. We'll use it. हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि which formula we are going to use? So look at the students, the which values are given. जो वैल्यूज दी हैं उसको देखना है, जो फाइंड आउट करना है उसको बाद में देखेंगे. यहाँ पे AD BD AE इज गिवन. अगर मैं बाकी के दो फॉर्मूलाज भी यहाँ पे लिख दूं तो AD अपॉन AB इज इक्वल्स टू AE अपॉन AC, एंड द थर्ड फॉर्मूला दैट इज BD अपॉन AB इज इक्वल्स टू CE अपॉन AC. So now which formula is applicable for this particular sum? तो हमें क्या ढूंढना है वो बाद में देखना है. हमें कौन सी वैल्यूज है AD BD और AE. तो AD BD और AE यहाँ पे है, AD यहाँ पे है, BD नहीं है, और AE है. सो दिस वोंट बी एप्लीकेबल क्योंकि BD वैल्यू दिया है तो वो है नहीं. द सेम वे BD इज गिवन बट यहाँ पे AB नहीं है, CE ढूंढना है वो नहीं दिया, और AC भी नहीं दिया. सो दिस टू कैन नॉट बी पॉसिबल क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो वैल्यूज है दैट इज पॉसिबल फॉर द फर्स्ट वन. तो हम पहला यूज करेंगे. सो फ्रॉम फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला वी विल सब्स्टिट्यूट ऑल द वैल्यूज हियर. तो AD इज 1.5 एंड BD इज 3. दिस इज 1 एंड CE वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट. नाउ लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू सिंप्लीफाई. हम इसको कैसे सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे? स्टूडेंट्स रिमेंबर, जो वैल्यूज ढूंढना है वो हमेशा न्यूमरेटर में होना चाहिए. There are two ways you can do the cross multiply. Simply you can get the answer. मतलब मैं ये टर्म को इधर और ये दोनों को इधर लेके जा रहा हूं. सो वैल्यू जो हमें ढूंढना है दैट वैल्यू शुड बी ऑलवेज इन द न्यूमरेटर. हमें इतना याद रखना है. सो दैट इज 3 upon 1.5. ये डेसिमल है, डेसिमल को हम फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो 15 डिवाइड बाय 10 दैट कम्स इन द न्यूमरेटर. 3 5s and 5 2s are. So here the value of CE which we obtain, that is 2. So here is the solution of this question. Look at the second question, that is second number of question 1. It is almost the same. AD is not given, BD is given, AE is given and CE is given. We have to find out AD. So again out of this three we'll use the first formula as we discussed earlier. Why? So from first formula I'll substitute all the values. AD remains as it is, BD that is 7.2, AE that is 1.8 and this is 5.4. Let me find out AD. So I'll take this 7.2 to the right hand side. If you observe this carefully students, 1.8 और 5.4 को मैंने 18 और 54 लिख दिया. क्यों ऐसा किया? Because that is one decimal after the one digit after the decimal and one digit after the decimal. मतलब इसके नीचे भी 10 आएगा, इसके नीचे भी 10 आएगा, तो मैंने दोनों को कट कर दिया. So हमारा एक स्टेप बच गया. ये सीधा कैंसिल हो रहा है. 18 3s are. Now this is 7.2. अगर आपको फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करना है तो यू कैन गो फॉर इट. 3 2s are 6, 4s are. So the value of AD which we obtain is 2.4. So thus the value of AD obtained. Now students look at the second question. यहाँ पे ऐसा दिया है कि E and F are the points which lie on PQ and PR respectively of triangle PQR. Now for there are three cases they have given. For each case we have to show that whether EF is parallel to QR or not. So here we use exercise theorem 6.2. That means if the sides are in equal proportion, तो हम बोल सकते हैं कि EF is parallel to QR. So that is the theorem 6.2. We'll use it. So the values they have given. So let us find it out. पहले हम find out करेंगे PE upon EQ. Let's see what the ratio comes. P that is 3.9 and this is 3. So we can say 1.3 is the answer. Now let us find out the same way PF and FR. See, the order is very important. PF is 3.6 and FR is 2.4. So that is 36 upon 24. Both are divisible by 18. 18 3s are and 18 2s are. So this is 1.5. Now you can see that this ratio PE upon EQ is not equals to PF upon FR. As these ratios are not equal, तो हम यहाँ पे लिख सकेंगे कि EF is not parallel to QR. अगर ये रेशियो इक्वल आता तो हम बोल सकते थे कि yes they are parallel, but it does not satisfy the conditions, so they are not parallel. Let's see the same with the third number, but here they have given the length of PQ, PR, PE and PF. So again one of the BPD, that is basic proportionality theorems, उसमें से एक यूज करेंगे. यहाँ पे PQ दिया है, so let us use PE upon PQ, that is 0.18 and 1.28. As we can see they both have the two digits after the decimal, तो हम उसको cancel करेंगे. Let us divide with 2. So 2 9s are and 2 64s are. So the value is 9 upon 64. Let us try to get this for PF and PR. This is 0.36 and 2.56. Again there are two digits after the decimal, so we can cut it. So let's find it out. They both are divisible by 2. 2 18s are. 2 1s are, 2 2s are, 2 8s are. 2 9s are and a 64s. So we can see here this both the ratios are same. That is PE upon PQ is same as PF upon PR. So yes, we can say that EF is parallel to QR. Remember students, this kind of questions can be the objective based questions.